Welcome to the reason why you should come to our Made in Utah festival. So, with me on the program is Danny Stewart and Golda Hukic Markosian, and we're going to be telling you why you need to come to the Gateway one of our 3 weekends when we're having the Made in Utah festival, and how totally awesome it's going to be, how you'll have just the most amazing time, what's going to be there, and why perhaps even the entire world. So, first of all, Danny, what's the reason why people should come to the Made in Utah Festival this year?
Authenticity. And I think most of us have sold our soul to this devil. We're putting together something that is going to be unique, full of folklore, full of lore, and as close to the original holiday traditions as we possibly can. This is an evolving festival, and it will get only bigger and better as years come by. And it's just, you're going to be able to intermingle with the community, buy unique and handmade gifts, and just all around have a solid, authentic holiday experience.
All right, and then tell Golda, our watchers, what the criteria is to be in the festival and how hard it was to pick the finalists who are our vendors who are actually in the festival. What does it take?
Well, the major criteria is that all the products have to be made in Utah. Of course, we cannot source all the ingredients from Utah. That'd be impossible. But the products or art has to be made in Utah. Also, we want to ensure that the quality of products or art is great, because we want our vendors to sell their products. So we want to make it worth their while, their investment and time. So how hard it was we had so many amazing applicants. So we only have limited number of spaces, so it was hard to decide which ones should be part of it. But Utah, it's really unique in that aspect, how many great artisans and artists it has.
And why don't you mention your top 5 or 10 favorite artists, artisans who are going to be there this year?
Oh my gosh, I'm not a good person to say that, because I love food and I love drinks. So I would just name these people. But Petra, she makes authentic German pastries. She is one of my favorites. Then Dali, he is coming from my part of the world. He makes authentic European crepes. Then we have so many amazing distilleries and breweries. We will have made in Utah bars where we will be mixing cocktails. Susan Staton is our main mixologist. She came up with all the recipes for cocktails. So that is a favorite part for me.
And I made the mistake of, I didn't imply she was a bartender, but I said, you are not a bartender, but she said she's a mixologist. That's much different than a bartender.
Well, that is because you asked me to mix cocktails, and I can make a pretty damn good margarita, but I'm not mixologist.
So we have all these extremely fancy Christmas drinks. We'll have a hot toddy bar with all these different kinds of hot toddies. And if you've never tried a hot toddy, it's an incredible drink. And then we have ciders, which are made from fresh, squeezed or pressed apples with cinnamon sticks and the most awesome local whiskey included, and then orange on the top, and it's all cooked. And that was the most popular drink last year, and it was truly awesome, I have to say.
And probably that's not the recipe you just mentioned because you just watched it. But it was amazing, I agree. And Susan will make it this time too. So we will have 4 different areas. Basically 3 areas, indoor areas, will have vendors, and each of them will have a bar. There will be outdoor aspect to the festival. The Gateway is making this amazing decorations and lights. Urban Arts Gallery will also have a bar, and they will have a gingerbread bridge building contest. So you can check our event Facebook page and see what that is about. So we will have lots of activities going on, and you will be able to basically walk around with your drink in hand and enjoy.
And children too.
Oh, it's all ages, yeah.
Mhm.
So with children too. So we ask parents to accompany their children. We will
Danny,
have
what
Father
about-
Christmas.
Yeah, why do we have Father Christmas and not Santa?
Oh, because Santa Claus was a creation by Coca-Cola. We want authenticity. We're going as close to authenticity as we can. So Father Christmas is going to be around interrogating children the whole time,
Nice.
making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, so to speak.
Will kids be able to sit on Father Christmas's lap and tell him what they want for Christmas?
They'll be able to speak with him and talk with him. He'll be wandering about. He won't just be sitting. He'll be traveling around the entire festival. So we'll be able to
Cool.
encounter him all around.
Yeah, and then the other thing is we have these 3 spaces that we started.
She actually cut him
she's-
down.
Yeah, she cut down a bunch of trees. I mean, she got a permit for it. She didn't just go find trees to cut down. And but it's going to be amazing because we want to honor the best of local Utah, and so the tree part of it I think is going to be very cool because these are different kinds of trees, and we want to honor what you find in our wilderness, which I think is our greatest asset. And our December issue is going to be all about the mountains and wilderness in Utah and how we preserve and protect our canyons and mountains and wilderness. And so this festival is going to be honoring that tradition as well as the traditions of the holidays and the folklore that surrounds the holidays. And it's going to be way more authentic because we're not copying anything that already exists. And we're not saying, oh, well, maybe holiday. So it's going to be very cool.
And we'll have music. We will have local bands performing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be
Lots of
cool.
local bands. So it'll be awesome. So mark your calendars for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd weekends in December. What are the specific dates? Do you have them in your head?
Yeah, December 7 and 8, 14, 15, and 21st and 22nd. You can visit our website, madeinutahfest.com, to see the list of our vendors and also musicians that are going to perform.
It'll be
And it's-
open 1 to 9 Saturdays and 1 to 7 Sundays.
1 to 9 Saturdays, 1 to 7 on Sundays. And the thing is, we try to create a full-on sensory experience. When you walk in, you will smell cloves and fresh pressed apple juice, fresh squeezed orange juice. There are local bands being performed all over the festival, and then you're going to be able to see this really dazzling array of vendors who we've carefully chosen all over the state of Utah who are coming in town to present their wares. And it's just going to be great. So
And
if
don't
you
forget
like to
roasted nuts.
experience reality, which we went into in more detail in our previous episode, come to this festival because it is truly an experience you're not going to want to miss. Is that about it?
Good enough.
Yep.
All right. That's it for this condensed episode of the Utah Story Show. Thanks for joining us. Visit madeinutahfest.com for more information, and you can reserve your ticket on that website, correct?
No, the entry is free. It's free to public. So no,
Okay, I thought you wanted people to reserve tickets, but that's not true. So,
no.
yeah, so it's free. Just come and you don't have to pay. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.